Good evening once again, my decadent disciples. I'm Mary Jane Blank, and I welcome you back to hell in Painkiller in media res! Because I'm doing pretty good in this run. I don't know, I just decided I was listening to a podcast, I'm like, I'm gonna do like a practice run. Ooh! And then I'm like, you know what? I'm doing good enough. I'm gonna start. Record. Okay. I love that they still jumped even though I hit them and killed them. Do I have any more of these? I do. How good are they? They don't seem to be very good. How many of them does it take to, like... Too many. A challenge, like figuring out sort of exactly how to fuck with them, and then getting hit from behind, of course. Yeah, this looks good. Oh, fuck, okay. Ammo! Just in time. Okay. Sorry, I'm just kind of focusing, honestly. Fuck. Normally in my normal life, I'm a little bit of a neurotic mess, but right now... No! Shit! There's more? Fuck, this sucks. You know what? I'm gonna have to flip the scripto a little bit here. And I'm gonna have to... let's go back. Let's explore. See if there's any more ammo I can get, because I don't seem to have very much. Don't seem to have very much. Holy crap. What the fuck is... Okay. I mean, I have a feeling I did already clear it out of, like, stuff. Oh, man. Yeah, I think so. But I'm just gonna check also, just in case. What is that noise supposed to be? Any guesses? It's spoopy, but, like, what is it supposed to be? Alright, well. It'll be faster. This is faster. It's like asking, like, especially, I'm thinking about the fourth dimension a lot recently, so it's like asking, like, what's the fastest way to get to somewhere? And you might say, a straight line. And then I would say, no, just go outside of space-time. That's the fastest way to get somewhere. Because everything is next to each other if you go outside of space-time. Ah, good old space-time! Space-time! Got him. I think I went the wrong way. I'm actually not sure. Not a lot of ammo. Actually, yeah, I think that is kind of what you're supposed to do, especially on this difficulty. Uh-oh. Someone behind me? Oh, yeah, they are. Oh, shit! I'm gonna die! Oh, right. Yeah, going in a straight line seems to be disadvantageous, but... Crap. I'm really good at getting hit by those, the throwing stars specifically. Oh, shit. Do they have a different name? Or shurikens, right? Are those shurikens? What's the one that's I think, are those shuriken? What's a shuriken? Are shurikens the one that are like a little blade with like the little hole in the top to like hold it? Is that a shuriken? What? Let me know in the comments, you know, again, to increase my engagement. Because, like, hey, if you get me... I have 8 subscribers right now, so I only need 992 more subscribers before my videos make money, so, you know, that's motivating. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Okay, so I've now, like, after jumping so many times, now I've, like, figured out how to, like, go down the damn thing. Fudge. Am I on the correct side? Please tell me I am. Fuck yeah. Okay, good. Whoa, hello! Uh-oh, I'm on the wrong side, because this is the collapse side, not the, health side. Crabs. Damn it! I keep... Shit! I'm gonna kill myself with that. I keep getting too close to them. Ah, fuck. Okay. Well, at least I figured out, like, a slightly different way to fail at this thing. But seriously, though. Boom! Now, do they really... No, they don't spawn until you hit the fucking ground. God, I hate this so much. Okay. Dear Ezekiel, I hate this so much. This is the worst. Whoa-oh, SpaghettiOs. SpaghettiOs. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Uh-oh, ah, fudge. Damn snack. So, yeah, if you go too far to the side there, you get hurt, which is how you die if you hit the ground, but if you just go straight down, you, the half damage thing helps. I don't think the half damage thing helps with the invisible wall. The invisible wall of death is just that. Invisible wall of death. What is that? That is what it is. It is absolutely an invisible wall of death. Wahoo! Weehee! Yahoo! Weehee! Yahoo! Wahoo! Uh-oh! Wiki wiki? Wiki wiki? Wiki wiki? Now again, this is not the health side, so I need to be cautious. Oh my god! There's health up there? How do I get it? Do I blow it up? What? I don't understand. I'm not even hitting the fucking exploding barrels. I just want to get the ammo. Oh, fuck, there's ammo on the opposite side, too. Okay. The best part is this is actually so early in the level that, like, there's, like, this is not even by far the hardest part of the level, I'm sure. Well, actually, it could be. This game has not been linear, it hasn't been a linear progression of difficulty at all. It's actually pretty varied, to be honest. Okay, both sides collapse. Oh, got it. Fuck. It's just really hard to, like, aim precisely and continue to move constantly. Whoa, hello. Whoa, excuse you, friend? Excuse me, friend? I don't appreciate you. Okay, there are too many of you. Too many ninjas. Too many ninjas. Too many! Too many! Too many! Too many! I don't like it. Too many! Whoa, there's one behind me now too! Too many ninjas! Too many! There's way too many ninjas. Fuck me. Fuck this. Are there more? Are there more showing up? Feels like there are more! Got him! Alright, fine. They jumped over it. Somehow I'm maintaining a decent enough distance. Uh-oh. Alright, here we go. Duh, got him. Got one. Got one! Uh-oh, I'm dead! Fuck! Okay. Oh my god. It went out really far, that one. Uh-oh, I did it again. Oops, I did it again. Spammed right click. But it's not the one I want, the ability I want. Uh-oh. Is that my problem? Is my problem that... Oh, fuck, they're gonna hit me. I'm so fucking dead. It's so clear to me that I'm so dead. Shit! God, that was the longest, like, 5 minutes of my life. Like, I looked down at my timer and it's been 10 minutes. I'm like, fuck. That felt like half an hour right there. I was like, I'm ready to call it, you know? I'm like, alright, good, I did it. Fucking fuck. Maybe that's my problem. Maybe my problem is that I'm missing a weapon from a previous level that would really aid my game. Because there's just way too many people. Whoa, excuse you, no! Damn it! Jam it. Josh, ram it. Jed, clamp it. I didn't even ever see that show. That show was barely rerunning when I was growing up. That's how old the Beverly Hillbillies are. I was born, like, within the same 12 months as UHF coming out, which has the music video where, where Weird Al does a parody of Money for Nothing, but it's the Beverly Hillbillies. It was funny, yeah, that's right, the guitarist of the band that did that song, I don't know that band at all, but they actually wanted to do it. They wanted to play it, and of course the Weird Al guy played it more accurately because... Yeah, Weird Al's guitarist played it more accurately because that's how he had practiced. He had practiced it to make it sound completely accurate, while the guy who, you know, wrote the song, you know, improvises a little bit more. They just found... I find that funny too, you know? They found that funny, I found that funny too. Because it makes sense. It makes perfect sense to me. Whoa, excuse you. Hey, how about this? Does that hurt you? Uh-oh. Okay, my question is, how do I get those things? How am I supposed to get those things up there? See, they're destroyed. What the fucking babuckin? And is this really I have to murder all these people? Or whatever, kill them? I keep forgetting that this is so contextless that it's meant to feel justified. I guess it's not even that. You know what it really does? It actually really captures the feeling of what I like about about first-person shooters and things like this, which is that it's virtual violence in the place of real violence. You know what I mean? Like, games like this are so good for getting out anger. Oh, blew up anyway. It fucking blew up anyway. I didn't even have to do it myself. Fucking did it. Fucking did it. Crabs. Oh, okay, I think I understand. Causes that. I hit the wrong button. I hit the buttons in the wrong order. I'm actually kind of going the wrong side. But I guess I don't want to... Yeah, no, not worth it. Okay, go the other way. Seriously though, 7 hits to get 1 person? Like, what kind of weapon is that, you know? It's hurting. Like, hitting me with their shit. Oh, got him! Got them! Gotham City! Gotham City! Gotham City! Got him! Oh, dang! I wonder if that hurts the ninjas. Sorted. I got... There's no good pun I can think of right now. Oh well. We're not gonna make it. No, we ain't gonna make it. Oh, we ain't gonna make it no more. Anymore? Anymore. Actually, it always inevitably blows up, so I gotta blow it up myself because it's that kind of thing, right? It's like you need, sometimes you gotta cause a little destruction because you can control a little destruction. You can control it if you're doing it. Actually, you can control if you're doing it. Yeah, actually, yes. Versus a completely unpredictable scenario. This is fortunately not that, because this is a video game made by people. You know, okay, that element is the only thing I can find. I see some interesting things. I'm at a point in my life now where I'm not changing my opinions, really, but I'm understanding perspectives that I did not think I could understand. Like, I'm understanding, authoritarian communists, for example. I'm understanding, you know, religious people. People who, you know, people who deeply believe in God and stuff like that. Like, I can understand it. Like, it hasn't changed my perspective. Like, essentially, the perspective that I have, cultivated through my life is such that all of these perspectives are valid at the same time, because of sort of subjectivity. Like, essentially, the way I think about it is, we all choose... Whoa! We we all sort of, in one way or another, choose our, not only our morality, and perhaps our, like, moral distinctions, but our traditions as well. And most of the time, like, we generally the way it works is that even our personal traditions are universalized in some weird ways, you know, like, people celebrate anniversaries, and there's that weird idea of, like, the wine anniversary, and the paper anniversary, the gold anniversary, or whatever, you know what I mean? Which is a little bit of that, recuperation. That's the word I'm looking for. That's what capitalism does when it, basically tries to take something and make a profit off of it, where, like, previously it had avoided it for that same reason. Like, pink capitalism, or, what's it called? Rainbow capitalism. You know? How now, the acceptance, not just acceptance, basically, like, queer people are now a market. And so that's what's happening. And so before, it wasn't even that, it's like, it wasn't even that queer folks were the market, it was that the market's ideology is the same as your culture's ideology. So whatever the unquestioned assumptions are, the market will reflect, right? Because of the people, you know, doing it. And in fact, it seems like it goes even further than that, because it's like, you know, like, sort of the idea of, like, laissez-faire capitalism is one thing, but private prisons, you know? Like, there's nothing about laissez-faire capitalism that says that you have to, like, unless you're a fucking, anarcho-communist, or anarcho-capitalist, fuck, I hate, anarcho-capitalist is just terrible. Should not exist as a word, you know? Especially because it's a hyper-conservative ideology. I shouldn't call it an ideology. It's ideology. I like to use ideology to refer to different aspects of our beliefs. I like to refer to ideology as the unquestioned assumptions that we are given and presented, or assumptions that we do not question. Because, which is why I also value skepticism, which I say with a grain of salt, because I don't, like, basically, essentially, here's where I fall in all of this crazy shit of our world, is that basically I am an intellectual, except I do not like the aesthetics of intellectualism, and I like to take on the aesthetics of, like, the punk kind of thing, where it's like, don't listen to me. You know, basically my opinions are not more valid than anybody else's. And I make jokes about this, and, like, but that's sort of my thing, is that, like, that's essentially the case, is that basically I'm an intellectual, but what I believe is that there's no such thing as, like, really intelligence. Like, basically, like, intelligence is just, like, a way that we judge people, based on, like, decisions they make, or their natural cognitive abilities, or their, like, you know, there's all kinds of different things. Basically, like, intelligences. God damn, how many of them are there gonna be? How many of you motherfuckers do there have to be before I'm done? Because, like, I'm not kidding, like, this is kind of I'm kind of breaking here. I'm kind of like, I'm done with this fucking bullshit, you know? There's too many of them. Am I missing something? Every single part of every other level has been kill every enemy. So, am I missing something here? Oh, damn it. But anyway, because honestly, the thing about it is that there is no... You can't purport to be anti-hierarchy, but pro-corporate hierarchy. That, you know, is a hierarchy in itself, and capitalism, you know, was basically is basically designed so that the people who were wealthy before, like in the monarchies and under feudalism, would stay that way. So, like, there's nothing anarcho about capitalism, you know? Like, that's why it's so... What a stupid term. That's why you only hear, like, weirdos say it. Okay, and to be fair, there are a lot of political terms you only hear weirdos say. There's some weirdos that I like and some weirdos that I don't. You know? Sam Cedar, Michael Brooks, those are weirdos that I like. They're good. They're good weirdos. Those are intellectuals. So I call them weirdos because, yeah, basically they're intellectuals. And they know it, but, like, Michael Brooks doesn't brag, but he is a guy that every leftist has met in college if you were a leftist in college, you know? Basically, it's like any topic, anything, it's like, oh, here's a book you should read. You know, oh, here's an amazing book you should read. Like, just like somehow he has a book for everything, and, like, it's really cool, but also, like, I always find it really funny when I hear somebody like him who's, like, super intelligent say, like, oh, this is really simple, why can't they just do this? Or, like, why don't they just read this book? And I'm just like, yeah, you are really overestimating, like, people in power to assume that they even care to know, you know? And, like, you can disagree with me all you want about what I'm saying here, but seriously, though. But seriously, like, consider how capitalism works. And how inheritance works. It's all about that shit. I just want to hit those damn barrels! Oh, it was so fucking choice! It was so choice! That work? Cut him down? Damn it. I feel like serpentine. God, this sucks. I kinda hate this. Kinda hate this a lot. I didn't even reach them. I actually pulled it back before it even reached. That's funny. Oh my god, there's so many of them! Okay, one of them died. You know, if I see a blood splatter, if I see, like, jam flying through the air... Fuck! I've had a neurotic-ass week. You know, okay, so here's the thing. Here's where I fall to on a lot of this stuff as well. So, like, I think that I don't think it's unreasonable to have multiple positions. You know what I'm saying? Like, essentially what I'm saying is that, like part of why the whole political spectrum thing is a little bit of a farce is because, like, Where do I fall on the left? Yes. You know, that's why I think it's valid for, you know, leftists, anybody, to, you know, not necessarily know exactly how they fall. Because, like, you know, where do I fall? Am I an anarcho-communist? Am I an anarcho-syndicalist? Am I just a socialist, right? Am I a democratic socialist? You know? And the answer is yes to all of those things. Like, am I a social democrat? Sure. Like, basically, like, the essential policies that are pursued through each of these lenses are things that I kind of support. And, like, so, yeah. And part of the only reason there are these weird distinctions is different levels of visibility, different kinds of, different people, like, you know, how people think about it. People who are more, astute propagandists. And I use this term neutrally. I don't just mean propaganda as in misinformation or disinformation. I mean propaganda as in just, like, people who are very effective at, making a position, taking, their position. And so, like, I say, actually, there are a lot of good propagandists out there, but, like, I don't want to use that term in specific, because, like, there's some good propagandists and effective propagandists, you know? So you've got, like, the effective propagandists who are grifters, who use disinformation as their method, you know. So you got your Dennis Prager's, you know, and his assortment. Actually, really, PragerU is really useful for if you want to point out, like, grifters. You just go to PragerU and you're like, there they all are. They're all in one place. You want David Rubin, you want Candace Owens, you want Dinesh D'Souza, they're all there. All the grifters. It's all the biggest, all the greatest hits of right-wing grifters. Ann Coulter, you know what, I bet Ann Coulter's there. It's all the greatest hits. It's like, if this were 3 in the morning, and I saw this on TV, and it was like, all your greatest hits of right-wing grifters, I would be like, wow. I'd be impressed by all the grifts. Well, because, honestly, the crazy part is that they're not different. They're all the same grift! They're all just the fucking George Lincoln Rockwell grift, which is, basically, you go to college campuses to, A, argue with people to make yourself look like a good debater, B, recruit college students to your cause. And George Lincoln Rockwell, of course, is an extreme example because he was a literal neo-Nazi who was the founding father, he created, his achievements include creating Holocaust denial and, the American Nazi Party. And, yeah, 1959 he was a Holocaust denier. How fucked up is that? Where, like, people, like, in their 40s, you know, people in their 40s were like, I was there, like, I saw it, like, what the fuck are you fucking talking about? Like, you know, people who were barely, like, 19, you know what I mean? Like, it's fucking insane. It's fucking crazy how brazen a person, if you want to spread disinformation, how much confidence is a big part of it, because it's, you know, it's spread to today. You know, that was 1959. It's to 2019, and that is still the staple of Nazi propaganda. You got Jewish conspiracy theory and Holocaust denial. Those are the staples. Like, you want to find the Nazis, those are what you look for. Especially the Jewish conspiracy theory thing. That's something I find really funny, is how somehow everything is a Jewish conspiracy theory. It's so stupid. It's like, wow. It's delusional. You know, there's xenophobic racism, and then there's just being an idiot, you know? Just a moron. Like, let me just be clear, that's my position. Nazis are dumb. Nazis are not just, like, wrong, they're dumb. Like, specifically, like, what they want for the world is moronic, and how they want it is all equally moronic. And you can quote me on that. And that's why they deserve to be fought with as much force as necessary, because they're gonna fight with all they have, because they're a bunch of fucking military fascist assholes. Fuck. Slip sliding around. Beautiful. I bet I'm gonna die immediately and have to restart this stupid level and do that part again, but I'm pretty happy that I did succeed. I am gonna go until I die. Even though, again, it'll make this really long, but it doesn't matter. Apparently ranting about George Lincoln Rockwell and Nazis. Again, I learned this from Behind the Bastards. Definitely listen to Robert Evans' Behind the Bastards pod. Oh my god. Oh shit. Uh-oh. No, I can't get off. Damn it. I bet there was healing under there. There had to be. I'm just fucking sure of it. Yeah, I was gonna say, if I recall correctly, this part is harder than the previous part. Alright, well, that was nice. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me on this journey, ladies and gentlemen, and I hope that my bizarre random perspective has elucidated you on the realities of American Nazism. Go listen to Behind the Bastards. Punch a Nazi today, and make fun of Nazis. Do as much as you can to of bad things to them. You know, mockery, shaming, fucking punching milkshakes. Milkshakes are the best, because humiliation. You want to humiliate them. So yeah, humiliate a Nazi today. Later.